Greetings, citizens of the internet. I'm Static Buzz, and we're back playing some Savior of Sapphire Wings. Really kind of hard to say, but we're back in. We got to go talk to the Elder before we move on. And let's go ahead and do that. I haven't played in a couple days because, yeah, I got my PlayStation 5, so I was messing around with that, and now I'm back doing this, and I'll try to keep videos coming each day for this. We'll see if I could do that. If this is anything like Stranger of Sword City, then there might be some times I need to grind, and I don't really like to do that on camera because it's not so exciting. So we'll have to wait and see. So far it's been a little easier, but we only in the tutorial area, so we'll see. Alright, I'm back, Pops! Roroni is safe. Saul, Roroni! Oh goodness! So the spirit god was able to protect you both? Sorry, Gramps. I went to gather some of that plant we use to treat your illness like usual. But when I got to the village, I realized goblins were much closer to the village than I expected. By the time I knew it, I'd been kidnapped. There is no laughing matter, you nitwit. You only escaped with your life because Zeth was around to save you. Don't you enter that valley again. I thought you might say that. Are you sure? What about your medicine? I'll take joint pain over losing you. Reflect on your actions for a while, would you? You stubborn old fart. Enough of you, tomboy. Apologies for all the trouble, Zeth. And thank you on behalf of those kids as well. I am glad your daughter is safe. Oh no, Roroni isn't my daughter. Her parents had passed away. I've just been making sure she's fed at least until she's a full-fledged healer. What is it, Merlin? Have you finished? Yes, we're done, but... Very good. Please, if you would follow me. Is she taking us to that fort? Yes, most likely. Let's go, Master. Quest complete. The missing Migmi. And I won't have a voice for every character. It just won't happen. There's way too many characters for me to do that. But I'll do my best to keep it entertaining. Please wait here. I will bring the fort to us. But if we wait here... Where exactly is Rondare? Please take a look. Over there. Merlin points skyward. There, far in the distance, a white castle shines brilliantly in the sunlight. Whoa! So it can float like that. What? Is that like a flying whale thingy? I don't even know what that is. The Fort of the Round, Rondare. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's pretty amazing and all, but how are we gonna get there? It's not like we can sprout wings and fly. No need to worry. Merlin takes a small hand mirror out of her apron pocket. This is a mirror of return. If you would please gaze into it. We have arrived within the fort. What? You gotta be kidding me! Just now? Was that teleportation magic? It is something similar to that, yes. You will certainly utilize these mirrors of return for yourself. However, I ask that you please use the fort gate when leaving and entering. I will be certain to land the fort in an inconspicuous location. But, really, this is an amazing room, don't you think? I feel like a princess or something. Yeah, it's incredible. I wasn't sure what to expect from the inside. A round table in the center of the room? It's just as the legends told. This truly is the fort of the Guardians of Light. Welcome everyone to Rondare, the Fort of the Round. Once again, I am pleased to have you here. I am Merlin. I am the Guardian dedicated to watching over Rondair. Guardian, all by yourself? Correct. Rondair is an enchanted fortress, but built long ago for the use in the decisive battle against Ol Ama. All those approved by the fort itself are able to control it by will. It was designed to require few personnel. That's awesome! So this whole castle practically running on magic then? Papa Log. How did you get in here? Hey, same as you guys. But man, this is someplace, ain't it? I'm blown away. Is he okay being here? It's not like he has permission. It's no problem. Hee, how hospitable. Alright, time to start exploring. Before you do, there is something I must explain. Huh? Explain what? It is most vital. This is the Fort of the Round, Rondair. A fortress for those who stand against... The OL on that right there is Overlord Ama. I didn't realize that before, but as I was going through it, I kind of figured it out. Overlord Ama. Why could it be that you were brought to such a place? Well, now that you said that, was there some kind of reason for it? I do not intend to disclose everything right now. However, please remember this. Rondair was built with the purpose to fight against the Overlord. Its master is Zeth, the very person standing by your side. Wait a second! So you're the master of this fort? That is correct. Zeth is one of the Knights of the Round, defeated by the Overlord 100 years ago. Zeth's soul has been reincarnated using the power of the spirit god Phoenix, the final warrior descended from the heavens who will bring the battle of light and darkness to a close. The spirit god Phoenix? So you're saying Zeth was brought back to life by the spirit god's power? Whoa, you've died before? Oh, are you serious? That seems to be the case. You're really saying that like it's no big deal? That only makes me believe you more, honestly. So then, we have been summoned here in order to defeat the Overlord alongside Master? Am I correct? Indeed. You are all destined to raise your weapons by Zeth's side in the coming battle with Overlord Ama. You are the hope, the future of the Knights of the Round, with this fort as your place to learn. Indeed, you all have been chosen by fate to fulfill the duties of the Squire of the Round. Please bear that in mind. We're chosen ones fighting against the Overlord? You gotta be joking, right? I'm just the son of a traveling merchant. Saul, ponder this fact. You currently stand within the halls of Rondair. You, not someone else, are here within the Fort of the Round. Consider why that would be. You must not ridicule your own destiny. Yeah, I'll do it! The spirit god Phoenix was the one who gave Master a new life, right? If that's the case, I don't doubt the spirit god guided me here too. I'll be in your care, Master Zeth. Yes, I will do the same. It is my role in life to fulfill my duty as the elven priestess. Please, I ask that you guide me until the very end. Wait a minute! Have you all lost your marbles? Well, what is it you will do? Ah, no way I'm having any part in this. Fate this and fate that, yada yada. Listen here, everything in this world is a coincidence. This is no different. We only happen to be around by chance. Can't trick me into believing that messed up logic. This sort of situation arises from necessity, not mere coincidence. However, you may believe as you wish. Please see yourself out. You can return to the surface using the gate. Whoa now, no need to rush. I can still check the place out a bit, right? Please take your leave. Oh, come on, I won't hurt any. It's not like you've got anything to lose. You're unbelievable. You're the shame of all Migme. Shut it, you! As if there's anything worth seeing in this crummy old place. I'm out of here. Papalog hurried off, whining and fussing as he leaves. Oh, he's embarrassing. Sorry about him, Merlin. It is fine. It simply means the time is yet to arrive. In any case, the three of you remaining are the first of the Squires. Yeah, I guess that's how it is. You might want to add a for now, though. Well, I'm looking forward to working with you all. As do I. Allow me to prepare you for the first duty as Squire of the Rounds. Where we are currently is the Hall of the Round. Here there is a notice board for quests and tasks. Zeth, if you would, please view the quest on the notice board. I have posted information regarding the Squire's first duty. The rest is in your hands. Alright. We've got a flying fortress. Got Rondare. Beast slaying slayer task. Beast folk slayer rank 1 and creature slayer rank 1. Upon your arrival to Rondare, I have introduced new recurring types of tasks. These tasks have been added to notice boards under others. If you are interested, please head to the Hall of the Round to view the details. Why'd the music stop? The challenge quest, Locus of Gods, has been added to your tasks. This particular task is for the experienced only. I will explain it in more detail should you accept it, so please take a look at the notice board. There, the music's backed up. Oh, achievement unlocked! Alright, let's go to Hall of the Round. And notice board, is that what we're supposed to do? Yes, I've been waiting for you. You should know that Rondare has much to offer you. I'll explain what I can if there's anything. You still don't understand, try experimenting with the facilities to learn more. But before all that, I have a gift for your Squires. Merlin takes out an emblem which bears the shape of a bird's wing. Is that the same as the one on Sir Zeth's chest? That's exactly right. This blue winged emblem is the symbol of the Guardians of Light, and in the past, each of the Knights of the Round bore one of these. They were once Zeth's comrades? It's said that they challenged the Overlord, wishing to restore light to the world. But we're nothing compared to them. It wouldn't be right for us to wear these emblems, would it? On the contrary. Destiny has guided each of you here to the fort of the Round. That alone makes you worthy of bearing these sapphire wings. That is quite the responsibility. Hey, do you really think we can wear these? Make your own decision. You're right. This is all a test of my own resolve. Sheesh, you two. Don't you think you're overthinking it? Good. They're so pretty and they're gifts. It'd be rude to refuse them, right? Don't be so greedy. You're just like Papalog. Hey, that's mean. I'm nothing like him. We should take them, Saul. If we're not yet worthy of them, then we shall improve until we are. Together. You're right. I know I'll become worthy of this thing someday. Never forget what drives you. Your sincerity and determination will be what inspires those under your command. Now, let's go back to the top. No, it says go. Let's go back to the topic at hand. Okay. For now, I'd like to give everyone a tour of Rondare. 3 places in Rondare hold particular importance. The Hall of the Round, the Cellar, and your room, Zeth. These places are vital Rondare operations, so pay attention. We'll start with the Hall of the Round. The Hall of the Round is the heart of Rondare. All facilities are connected through this room. You can access your room. And the cellar from here, as well as the watchtower and the Squires' rooms. Wait, Squire rooms? Are we going to live here? Rondare is a flying fortress. We'll be using it as our base of operations, so yes, you will be living here from now on. Will that be a problem? No, not really. But if we're doing this, then I gotta tell Pops. Say everything you need to. Yeah, I will. Will you be allowed to bring some personal You will... can't read right now. You will be allowed to bring some personal belongings with you to keep in your rooms. However, there aren't enough rooms for all of you, which means you'll have to share. Now then, as for the tour, Squires should feel free to congregate in the Hall of the Round. All information is gathered at the notice board, and as such, you may consider it the Hall's heart. Missions are listed on the notice board and displayed according to their content. Quests and tasks are important duties that deal directly with the current conflict, etc. As the name suggests, are less critical tasks that serve to keep track of your accomplishments. If you are unsure of what steps to take, don't hesitate to consult the notice board. It really is a magical fort. Everything's so convenient. Is that all there is to this place? Nope. I haven't yet explained the fort's communication system. The crystal allows you to communicate with the outside world using magic. Magical communications? Is it akin to telepathy? Telepathy. There it is. That's the word. Telepathy. It's similar, yes, but not as complex. Those in the Hall of the Round can use the Skyfort crystal to freely project their intent to those beyond these walls. You will be able to speak to those on the surface as if you were next to them. I see, so we will have no need of any special powers like telepathy. Yes, although you will only be able to talk with Squires of the Round. Now, Zeth, allow me to entrust the crystal to you. I'm sure you will soon find an opportunity to test it out. Got key items, Skyfort crystal. Continuing on, next would be the cellar. This room houses several facilities such as storage, magic furnace, and alchemical pot. You will likely use the storage most often. With it, you may store away items as well as your GP. Is that your gold? You're only able to carry a set number of items, so be sure to leave behind what is not necessary. Being organized is important, isn't it? I'll do my best to keep things tidy. If you would, please. There are certain items you will use frequently, such as the Mirror of Returns. Zeth, please check your stock before departing. The magic furnace will likely get the most use after that. This furnace is able to melt down the equipment you no longer have use for. The power it produces is stored within the fort. Eventually, the power may be used to enhance your equipment. What does that mean? The details are unnecessary this time, however. Would you care for me to explain, Zeth? Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get more. Understood. Very well, then. Simply put, melting down old items will strengthen new equipment. It does not occur by strengthening the equipment itself, but rather as a sort of blessing. Thus, its enhancing effects will appear immediately on all the new equipment you find. The specific type of equipment that is enhanced will be determined by what is melted down. Sword enhances sword, armor enhances armor, and so on for each category. Okay. I believe that explanation should be sufficient. I'm not going to pretend I understood that, but it does sound really amazing. You may use the magic furnace in the cellar to melt down equipment at any time. Be vigilant about doing so with unnecessary items. Now, regarding alchemy, I believe we should cover that at a later time. I plan to hold a practice session as introduction, so do look forward to it. You're now able to use the magic furnace. Begin enhancement task. Each equipment type +1 enhance. Lastly, allow me to explain this room. This is the Master's Room. In other words, Zeth's living quarters. As Rondir is a fort dedicated to the fight against the Overlord, no facility is unrelated to your mission. Here you may view the Squires' profiles, carry out talks, or enjoy meals. Your talks and meals are quite important, so I will discuss them separately at a later time. It is quite simple, but the specifics may wait. Allow me to explain the fort's notable locations and amenities to you. I thank you for listening. It's gonna be tough to remember all that, but I think I'll manage to catch most of it. Yeah, I guess all we gotta do now is get used to it. I don't think that will be a problem. It'll happen naturally just by living our lives here at Rondair. Learn by doing, isn't that what they say? Indeed, that is true. Now, while you are likely quite exhausted, I have taken the initiative to prepare a number of tasks for you to handle. What, already? Don't you think we should ease into it? This seems perfectly normal to me. Maybe you're right. I think that'll make her happy and give us some points towards her relationship. Yep, did, alright. Yeah, you think so too, huh? Hesitation simply will not do, Zeth. Keep in mind this is for the safety of everyone. I would like for you all to gain the strength necessary for your survival as quickly as possible. There is no time to rest during conflict. We're facing off against the Overlord. We need to be able to handle at least this much. That's right, we must do everything we can. It will be fine so long as you have that resolve. In regards to the tasks themselves, I have added them to the notice board under tasks. Note that it is a category separate from quests, so please be mindful of that fact. I will be waiting for you to accept your next task. Quest complete. Touring Rondair. Alright, so I guess let's check the notice board again. We already did those, so okay, here we go, etc. Alright, practice talking. Let's do that. I've been waiting for you, Seth. As master of the fort, one duty is your most important: how to talk to your squires. Let me ask you this. Do you understand the purpose of talking to them and what it accomplishes? To gain the trust of the squires? Correct. You will build bonds with your squires through daily conversation. In the battle against darkness, the power of your bonds will be what will save you. Overlord Oma uses an attack called Oma's Impact, which enslaves people to his will. To combat that incredible power, your bonds with your squires are indispensable. Our hearts are our greatest weaknesses, yet they are also our greatest strengths. To win, you must strengthen your hearts. Your bond with each squire is indicated by their soul ranks. Ultimately, the purpose of talking to your squires is to increase your soul ranks. Remember that. What kind of effects will it have? Raising soul ranks will benefit you in various ways. Allow me to illustrate with an example. The most obvious result is the influence on the speed of their growth. Squires with high soul ranks will gain bonus EXP when you defeat enemies. In other words, the higher your squire's soul rank, the faster you can grow. In fact, this effect also influences you as well, Zeth. The EXP bonus is decided by the average soul rank of the squire in your party. Take note of that when you win battles. I'm certain you'll be able to see the effects. Now then, why don't you try talking with your squires now? You may talk in your room. Follow me if you please. For now, I will explain the process itself. As one would expect, in order to begin a talk, you must first call upon your squire. Please select a squire from the list who has something they wish to discuss with you. There should be a mark on their icons to indicate this. I will be observing from the outside. Rest assured, I will provide assistance if needed. Merlin exits the room. You are now able to call your squires. Alright, let's call a squire. Wait, let's check our status first. And I wonder, does it show their soul ranks? I see mediator soul. She was the last one in the party. She's got a Migme soul, so that's not it. Where is their soul rank? Oh, down the bottom there. Soul gauge 12. So what was his? He was in the party the longest, 51. His soul rank's 2. Hers 2. Hers is 47. Alright, so if I have a choice of who I could talk to here, I'm going to pick... What's her name again? Roroni. Alright, call a Squire. I might get to call all 3 of them. We'll find out. Master, it's Roroni. I'm coming in, okay? You have successfully called upon your Squire. Now please select the talk option. By doing so, you may listen to your Squire's concerns and offer them your guidance. Guidance, let's talk. Afternoon, Master. Thank you for their help at the Valley of the Skyfort. I'd totally given up on hope for a rescue. As obvious as it is in hindsight, it didn't even cross my mind you'd be a Knight of the Round. So what are we supposed to talk about? Your concerns, if you have any. I guess that it's one of these 2, I would think, but I'm gonna go with the second one. Nope. Concerns? I'm gonna need a moment to think about that. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna start with an introduction. My name's Roroni. Migmies don't use any family names, so it's just Roroni. Long story, but I was acting as village healer. I'm nothing special. I just know a lot about herbs and give a pretty killer massage. Let me think. Is there anything else I want to say? Oh, I know. Do you like alcohol, Master? I'm not much of a drinker. But it's not like you hate it, yeah? Let's grab a drink together sometime. I should have probably said the other one. Oh, and don't worry. I know it seems, but I'm a proper adult. No need to worry then. Yeah, humans tend to misunderstand in particular. Just look at my fluffy ears. I haven't seen any heart scope. I wonder if they go up now or at the end. It's hard to say. No matter how you look at them, these are the ears of a full-fledged adult. Jeez, you're annoying. I really am an adult. I didn't say anything. You gotta remember to look at a Migme's ears before you go around doubting someone, okay? I didn't... Oh, there we go. Her soul gauge has increased. Alright, so are we done? Huh, we already talked, didn't we? Maybe some other time, okay? Alright. Dismissed! Well, see you later! The Squires have left. The Squire has left. Merlin appears almost as if she had been waiting for you. Zeth, pardon me for interrupting. That was rather well done. Easily worthy of passing marks, I'd say. When there are any changes in people's behavior, please talk to them, just like this. This should be enough to help you understand the importance of talking, so in order to facilitate its practical use, allow me to bring up a new task. What do I need to do? Well, I have you actually raise the soul rank of your Squires. Your goal is to raise one Squire soul rank by 1. To raise their soul rank, you must first increase your soul gauge. Think of the soul gauge as a measure of the trust the Squires have of their master. There are a few ways to increase the soul gauge. The most basic way is through battles. As you fight and earn victories together, you naturally nurture their trust in you. However, be careful not to let your guard down. If someone becomes incapacitated and takes a lot of damage, the soul gauge will decrease. The same if the master falls in battle. If you put your Squires in danger, they won't want to follow you. Another way to increase the soul gauge is by eating. But I'll explain that when we move on to the practice alchemy task. I'll add it to the notice board, so please check it when you can. Setting aside the method for now, once your soul gauge is filled to a sufficient amount, an icon will appear on the Squire's face on the list. Then you will talk to them, their soul rank will increase. If they want to talk about something else, a different icon will appear, I think. When that happens, you must talk about other matters and resolve them first. For now, aim to increase the soul gauge until this icon appears. Whether you increase the soul gauge through battle or eating, I'll leave that to you. I pray that you'll nurture your squires well. Now then. Alright, so we're still in here. Might as well call the other two. Hey, Master, can I come in? Wow, I'm kind of nervous. What do you want to talk about? Well, dang it, I can't stand this. I'm just gonna ask you outright. Do you think it's difficult to kill enemies? I do, but there's no other option. Ah, we got one on there. We got one on it. Alright, I see. That's a relief. Even you find it difficult to kill, huh? To be honest, I find it pretty tough. When I slice through an enemy, I just can't get the picture out of my head. Guess there's not much sense going into battle if I'm hung up on this, is there? I'm here if you need to talk. Ha! That's just your job, isn't it? Thank you for everything you do. I didn't get hearts on that one. Thank you, Master. Seriously, thank you for hearing me out, even if I'm just here to whine to you. While we're at it, though, I'm just curious. Was there anything you wanted to ask me? What are your favorite foods? Well, between meat and veggies, guess I'd say meat. Oh, and I love sweet stuff, too. Sheesh, lately it's been almost impossible to come across anything sweet, hasn't it? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, guess that about does it. If I think of anything else, I'll come and find you. I didn't get a whole bunch of hearts on that one. I only got the one. I'm hoping that the other ones were good answers. It just, I don't know. Soul gauge has increased. And we're going to dismiss later, bro. Okay, see you around. And now we're going to call the last one Alda. I'll just call her E because Alda's a little on the tongue. Pardon me, Master. You called for me, Master Zeth? This is my first time having a consultation, so I'm afraid I'll be relying on you in a bit. I'm not quite used to it either. Yeah, we got it. He sees we're both experiencing something new. I haven't had an opportunity to speak with a gentleman one-on-one until now. I'll get used to this in time. From here on, you'll be the one who will guide me. I hope you don't mind me taking some of your time. I wanted to introduce myself and provide a bit of insight on the elven people as well. You're probably aware of this, but most elves spend their entire lives within the bounty of the forest. Among these races living in Alda, elves also have the longest lifespan. For an elf, I myself am considered quite young. But by the standards of human, 100 years is quite a long time, is it not? I'm going to say, you certainly don't look it. Oh! No hearts. Alright, well, I'm 102 to be precise. I was born shortly before the last clash with the Overlord. However, our longer lifespan means more time is required for elves to grow and mature. So in human terms, an elf of my age is still nothing more than a young adult. So please, there's no need to treat me with any special considerations. I'm really no different from the likes of Saul or Roroni. You still seem pretty mature. I'm still no, yeah, let's see that. That may have more to do with our upbringings. I spent much of my childhood surrounded by adults rather than peers my own age. Was there anything else you were curious about? What is the role of a priestess? The priestess presides over rituals and ceremonies as proof of our bond with nature. To the elves that reside in the forest, the role of the priestess is vital. To be honest, the pressure is so great that I worry whether I can perform my duties at times. But that self-doubt will not move me forward. I'm here now as a squire of the round. Thank you again for allowing me to speak with you today. If you require anything, please feel free to summon me. Yeah. and dismiss. Now, if you'll excuse me. Alright, so let's go back and see exactly how much we got there. She got 10. I don't remember where she's at, but I think she was in the 40s. And he got 20 as well, so not too bad. And what's his... I don't see his soul gauge, so alright. Hauled around. Was it cellar that we ate? Where I thought we ate in his room. Magic furnace inventory. Bag. I only have one dagger. It looks like he's holding it, so alright, I guess there's nothing for us there. Treasure box key? Oh, we didn't see any treasure boxes, did we? Only after fights. So, alright, we'll save the keys, save the potions. I don't think there's anything we want to drop off in storage right now, so we're good. Manage GPs. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Alright, back to the Hall of the Round. Let's go back to the notice board. What is the Library of the Round? Ooh, bestiaries. Oh, look at all those. There's a lot. Nice. Nice. Alright, local map. Okay. Let's check our battle record. Number of treasure box obtained 1. Playtime almost 2 hours. 56 enemies. 11 beast folks. Yep. Alright. So let's check out the notice board. Do we want to do a quest or do we want to go to Alchemy? Do we just want to, let's just knock out all the tutorial stuff in this episode. I've been waiting for you, Zeth. You nearly learned the basics as a master. I know this must be a lot to take in, but please bear with me for a little longer. Now then, allow me to tell you about practicing. This time, there are 2 things I'd like you to learn. How to use quest info and how to use the alchemy pot in the cellar. There are a few food ingredients I've prepared in the cellar storage. Oh, that's right, she wanted to go over this before she went over the eating food stuff. Use them to make some food, Zeth. Use whatever you wish. Are you unsure of what to make? Check the quest info in regards to that. When you select Zeth via everyone's status, you should see quest info. From there, select practice alchemy and read the detailed information about this task. That will tell you which food to make. When you know what to make, all that's left is to use the alchemy pot. You'll need some GP to begin the process, but fuel shouldn't cost too much. However, if you have the Alchemist class Alchemy 1 skill, you can avoid some expenses. You'll be able to use Alchemy for free on rank D and E foods. It will also allow you to use the portable alchemy pot and perform alchemy in labyrinths. Once you're done, please select reports from practice alchemy on the notice board. From there, I shall see the results. I await your results. You are now able to use the alchemy pot. You are now ready to begin the task. Alright, let's go here. Alright, so cellar. Alchemy pot. Alchemy recipes. I don't have any yet. Inventory, alchemy. Alright, but we needed to go to Squire status, him, quest info. Finishing this task will I thought this was supposed to tell me what to make. Vegetable soup. Alright, please make it using frontier vegetables. Alright, is that good enough? Can we just go to the alchemy pot and go alchemy recipes? Nope. Inventory, alchemy. And we don't have any frontier vegetables. Yeah. Alright, I guess we're going to have to go do some quests. Alright, let's go notice board. Let's go here. Let's go control goblin stronghold. I've been waiting for you. The task I'd like you to complete is control goblin stronghold. As you know, that place remains a dangerous goblin holdout. Before leaving this area, I'd like to ensure that the village will remain safe. Are we close to departing? I shall not answer that question yet. For now, nurturing your strength as squires of the round should be your primary objective. You cannot rush this process. My apologies. First, I'd like to talk about how to proceed with this task. Everyone, this way, please. What's up? Why'd you take us to the cellar? There's something you need? The Cyclops in the valley seem to have been conditioned for battle. They must have wandered into the valley and found themselves caught in the goblins' trap, likely due to hunger. Otherwise, I doubt the goblins would be able to make monsters obey them as they have. I see, that makes sense. I guess those giant things have insatiable appetites. That's what I'm counting on. Use bait to lure out the monsters in the valley. Anyone specific? That's funny. Anything specific? If you go to Fenway Valley later, I believe you'll find spots like these. This is a place where monsters gather often. These locations are called trap points. For this task, you must defeat the monsters at all trap points at the goblin stronghold. Stamping out the monsters attracted at the trap points that should secure the village. Just please approach this task cautiously. Alright, so what should we do first then? You can place food, etc. items as bait on the trap points. If the bait is to the monster's liking, monsters will appear there. Simple? No? Bait that most monsters prefer, huh? What exactly should we use? It depends on the monster living at the location. For the time being, you may try using fruits found here in Fumi Valley. Lemon, oranges, or apples. Any of those would most likely be fine. Given the proper motivation, a Cyclops may appear. The monsters in this valley like fruit. I wouldn't have expected something like that. You're saying those things may appear again? You have one more ally now, so I'm sure you can handle it. Now then, it'll take some time until the monsters take the bait. Once you place the bait, fight other monsters or place bait at another trap point. Do that, and by the time you return to the first trap point, an enemy should appear. This is a sign that you've caught something. If nothing appears after a long time, it means that bait didn't work. The bait will go to waste in that case, so keep that in mind. Monsters have preferences. Can't say I'd figured that out. Monsters are living creatures, so it's only natural that they would. Once you defeat the monsters that take the bait, you will have controlled the trap point. Repeat this and gain control of all trap points at the Goblin Stronghold. Remember, you only need to control the Goblin Stronghold. You won't need to worry about trap points in other locations. Of course, if you do capture them, you may reap further benefits. Now then, that is all for my explanation. Zeth, do you have any questions? Nope, I got nothing. There are a few things I haven't told you about, but I'll tell you when you get there. Don't forget to move the etc. items which are your base from storage to your inventory before leaving. Now then, I pray for your safety. May the eternal light be present where the squires of the round are headed. Yeah, it's time to get some fight on. And I'm pretty sure that I don't have anything in storage, right? Wait, box? Oh, these are box. This is in the box. What's in the box? Alrighty. There's frontier vegetables. There they are. We're gonna do that before we leave. Oh, let's get them all. I could have just, yeah. All right. Let's go alchemy pot. Let's go alchemy inventory. Alchemy. Yeah. Let's do it again. Yeah. Oh, it costs 15 GP. Yeah, I think 2 is good. So did we complete that quest? Zeth, thank you for your hard work. Let's see. It seems you made vegetable soup. I see you checked the required food and processed the ingredients using the alchemy pot. A wonderful result. I'm happy to say that you have passed. The quest info you've learned this time will be very useful in accomplishing your missions. If by any chance you get stuck on your mission, please be sure to check it out. I'm sure you'll find hints to overcome your obstacles. Now then, let me tell you about the food you've made. You can serve it when eating with your squires. Just as with talking, call a squire to your room and select the eat option. If you make use of eating, you can increase the soul gauge without having to fight. However, there are 2 things to note. First, your stomach is not, of course, bottomless. After eating 3 times, you can't eat again until you're hungry. Try taking a walk outside for a while. You'll get hungry again after walking and fighting for a time. Second, your squires all have their own preference for food. The more they like the food you serve, the more their soul gauge will increase. There are foods some of your squires may dislike, so watch out for that. The squire's preferences are summarized simply in the profile in your room. Please use that as reference. This concludes your current task. However, there should be another task as well. Knights of the Round do not rest. Now then, until the next task. Yeah, 1 down. You're now able to eat. Alright. Okay, so I haven't beat that one yet. No need. And touring Rondir. Alright, so the ones we have left are these 2. But I think before we get to that, we're going to go ahead and end this episode because we're getting at that point. When we come back, we're going to go hunting cyclopses and goblins and all those trap points and see what that's all about. Should be quite interesting. So until then, take care. Bye-bye now. Static Buzz out. What options? Game system. No. Where can I save? Status? Nope. Your room. System. Save. There it is. Found it. I found you, you rascally rabbit. Did I save? It did save. 2 hours and yep. Alright, good to go.